I guess I love you. Devil in a deep blue sea.
So we're on the set today, Funny People. Tell me a little bit about your role in Funny People.
My role, I play a comic named Ira Wright, which is not his real name, but he changed it to that to sound less Jewish, as many comics do.
I've been going to this guy's movie since the moment I can remember. This is amazing, guys.
If he's like, do you have any friends that are like you but just way funnier, you can say yes.
He meets Adam Sandler's character at a comedy club one night and gets hired by him to be his personal assistant slash comedy writer.
You destroyed, man.
You the guy who was on after me?
It's very hard to be romantic with women when you live on a pull-out couch. Once those two little legs come down, you know it's on, right?
You were good.
Maybe you can write me some jokes.
Now, Judd Apatow, the director, is known for encouraging a lot of improvisation, and you have a terrifically funny cast on this movie.
What was that about?
Is there ever any pressure to be funny amongst that kind of environment?
Yes, there's constant pressure to be funny, basically. I mean, yeah, we have to be funny. It's the definition of what we're under, is pressure to be funny. And if we're not funny, then we won't be in the movie.
I'm going up and doing stand-up. Come watch me.
You're not funny, man.
I'm funny.
Shouldn't have lost all that weight. Something funny about a physically fit man.
That's kind of what's scary about these improvisational ways of shooting things, is you really know that whatever the funniest parts are will be in the movie, and if it's not funny, it won't be in the movie. So you kind of are dictating your own role based on how funny you are as a person.
When my grandfather died, there was this one candle next to his bed that started flickering. We all thought it was him going to heaven.
You don't pass through fire to get to heaven. I think he went to hell.
What'd you just say?
This experience is way different than anything I've ever done before. The writing kind of, in a weird way, begins when you start acting, or when the camera's rolling. It's been really kind of magical to watch, because like Judd's mind is just like constantly moving.
And feed him the pre-line, Adam. Action.
So between every take, he's not really talking to anyone. He's just kind of looking at the ground. His lips are moving a little bit. And he's like, you know he's thinking of new lines. How can I make it better? Why isn't that line working? What's wrong with this? The scene seems to hit a lull right there. Like, so he's constantly like digging and investigating. It's totally inspiring to me.
You're excited. Look at you. You're excited to be in a limo. You're going to tell people about this, aren't you? I used to get excited.
Now, obviously, Judd and you have worked on several movies together. Yeah. Have you seen a progression in the type of films that he makes?
Definitely. I think that, you know, we're constantly trying to add things into the mix. You know, it's almost like a challenge of like how much stuff that's not funny can you add into a movie and still have it be funny.
Well, your immune system is in the middle of a very serious battle.
Your accent's very thick. You ever notice your accent makes things sound worse than they actually are? You could give good news and I'd still be like, what happened? I'm still dying?
And we're taking that challenge to the next level on this one. You know, I mean, with 40-Year-Old Virgin, I mean, it is inherently a somewhat serious notion, as this guy is sexually crippled and knocked up. It's a somewhat serious notion, is this unplanned pregnancy, and this is literally about life and death. But I feel like it's just kind of the next step in the progression of just seeing what we can make comedies out of.
Yeah, this is what's interesting about Judd Apatow. He's kind of created this environment where people are allowed to laugh at things that previously have been a taboo subject for humor.
Yeah, I think it's nice to see that people are willing to laugh at that stuff. And, you know, that being said, I wouldn't say this is like the first comedy ever that involves disease, you know. I mean, there's movies like Terms of Endearment and stuff like that, but I do feel like it feels very much like one of Judd's movies, in humor-wise, but at the same time is about something much more intense than any of the other ones. So I feel like it is. I mean, it's a big step forward for all of us.